We got some major breaking news as it has been announced that the IROC series is officially back. What's going on, guys? It's Daniel and welcome back to the video. As I just said a second ago, we got some pretty big and massive breaking news as it has been announced that the IROC series is officially back. They're going to be having a demonstration race or something like that from July 19th to 20th later this year at Lime Rock Park in Lakeville, Connecticut. I'm going to go ahead and read you the press release. So what they announced: join us for the return of IROC at Lime Rock Park July 19th through 20th, featuring both an on-track racing exhibition and static display. The event will reunite original IROC competitors with cars actually raced in the legendary series. Fans will have the opportunity to see nearly every generation of IROC race car, with many being driven by former IROC drivers. A fan-forward display of the IROC paddock will feature appearances by some of the original IROC racers, Q&A sessions, and IROC branded merchandise. If you have not had an IROC race car and would like to register to display on or race your car in the event, please fill out the entry application below. To purchase tickets to attend as a spectator, please click here. Oh my God, the IROC series is officially back. We talked about this earlier this year, really at the beginning back in January, but it was announced in early January that IROC trademark had been officially reacquired by Ray Evernham and Rob Kaufman. And Ray Evernham has been teasing over the course of the last few months and weeks. He's been teasing that IROC was going to be playing some sort of demonstration race in 2024. And they are finally going to do that demonstration race. Now, the big question is going to be what drivers are going to be part of this race. Are they going to get legends from the original group like a Darrell Waltrip perhaps or something like that? Or are they going to go get drivers that were in it recently like maybe Carl Edwards? I think Carl Edwards might have competed in the series originally. Maybe Kurt Busch perhaps. Maybe they get someone like a Dale Jr. Dale Jr. competed in quite a few times. Tony Stewart could be a potential possibility, even though I know Tony and Ray may have had issues after the SRX debacle or whatever. But there is a lot of potential opportunity here for this series to really make a return. The vision of IROC is to bring a lot of legendary racers from other forms of racing, like how IROC was originally intended. Get drivers from Formula One. Get drivers from NASCAR. Get drivers from World Endurance Championship. Get former IndyCar drivers. Get a lot of drivers from different forms of racing in different series to come in and race against each other. And the fact that they're going to bring original IROC drivers, I think Mark Martin could be part of this as well. But bringing drivers that originally from the IROC series and bringing them out for a demonstration race, I think that is absolutely epic and really, really awesome. And I think it's going to be really fun to see this series come back in 2024 because it has been the last time IROC was on the track in some sort of capacity was all the way back in 2006. And you think about Ray Evernham. This is where Ray Evernham really got his racing career started. He worked as a mechanic in the IROC series and then eventually went over to Hendrick Motorsports, start working there, and basically grew Hendrick Motorsports as one of the greatest crew chiefs in NASCAR Cup Series history. And to see the success that IROC had for many, many years, but unfortunately the fall, and now to see the return and rise again, I think is absolutely phenomenal. And now we start kind of speculating on who could they get in the future if this series gets the ground running in 2025. Like I mentioned, what about getting drivers like Carl Edwards perhaps out of retirement? What about getting Kurt Busch out of retirement perhaps? What about getting Dale Jr.? What about getting Jeff Gordon? What about getting drivers like Juan Pablo Montoya? What about bringing some current drivers like a Kyle Larson, a Kyle Busch, maybe a Shane Van Gisbergen, maybe getting some superstars like a Haley Deegan, perhaps, or even a Bubba Wallace to run in this series. I would love to see the International Race of Champions bring some of those kind of legendary drivers there, but really I think the series is going to be meant for championships and some of those drivers like Haley Deegan and Bubba Wallace, if they wanted to run the SRS, because we know that they're kind of teasing a return as well. That would be pretty awesome if that could happen. But to me, I think it is pretty cool to see that IROC is going to be making a return in 2024. And again, just see that they're going to be doing a demonstration race is pretty great. I don't know what the official plans are going to be, and there probably is going to be more details that are revealed probably for 2025, because I'd have to assume and I'd have to imagine that for 2025, they're going to try to bring the series back in some sort of capacity. And the other big question that's going to come around, will NASCAR have any involvement in this like they originally had back in the 2000s and the 90s? Or are they going to be basically their own thing? And will they be able to be televised? Because that's another key thing too, is what television network does IROC go to? They could go to Flow Racing. They could go to Racing Americas. That's certainly a possibility. They could also go to Fox, maybe go to NBC, maybe go to the CW even. We know the CW is growing their sports entities currently at the moment, so they may maybe eventually go to the CW. That could be certainly a possibility for sure. But to see that the IROC series is going to be making a comeback this year in 2024 is just really awesome to see. I know they've been teasing they're going to make a return, but to see that the IROC series is officially not only coming back this year, but to see that former drivers who race in the IROC series are going to be coming in, I think is absolutely amazing to watch. And you see motorsports continuing to grow, and I really hope that they can find a way to televise this event, because to me, I think it would be a really huge event overall for the series, for motorsports altogether. And I think just seeing that the IROC branding, which hasn't been around for a long time, as much as I didn't like Rob Kaufman back in the day, seeing him buy IROC gave me a little more respect for the guy overall. But again, just seeing that IROC is going to be coming back, it's going to be very interesting to see what TV network they go with. Do they replace what the SRX was in ESPN, and do they go on ESPN like they were for many years? That could be a possibility. I wouldn't be surprised or shocked. But again, I'm looking at what the potential possibilities is with IROC and what's going to be announced. There's probably going to be more information and more details that are revealed later this year at Lime Rock. And I think Lime Rock is a really cool track, by the way. Obviously, one of my favorite road courses out there. I've raced there on Forza. I know the track. It's an amazing facility out there. And I think that they're going to have some really good racing out there as well. Again, I really hope they televise this, because I would love to see IROC make a comeback and a return for people to tune in, because if it's on Flow Racing or Racing America, I'll get the subscription to watch the event. Sure, why not? I'll watch the racings. I love IROC. I love racing all together, and seeing another series make its official return, I think is not only phenomenal, but absolutely incredible. So I'm really looking forward to it for sure. And again, I hope that they have a really good vision going forward. And Ray Everhand says he's got all the OG cars, and people are going to bring their original IROC cars. So to me, I think it's pretty awesome stuff. And I'm looking forward to see that IROC is making its official return on July 19th to 20th. Again, it's going to be very interesting to see what drivers they get for the event that are original champions. And if they do run in 2025, what drivers will get. Nonetheless, it's really exciting, and glad to see the IROC series is officially back in 2024. So, that is going to take special breaking news report. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support my Patreon as well. In the description below that, and comment your thoughts below on today's video. What are thoughts about IROC making an official return? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And what drivers would you love to see race in IROC? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Later today on the channel, I have the paint scheme preview for the Geico 500. There's a couple Xfinity Series paint schemes that are part of that as well. Then we'll also, if it happens, we'll have reactions to Xfinity Series qualifying for Talladega. Then tomorrow we're going to have the Xfinity Series race review from Talladega, and also the SVG video, and also the reaction to Cup qualifying. And then Sunday, if the race happens, we'll have the Cup Series race review out on the channel. Got a ton of great content dropping that I cannot wait for you guys to check out. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.